In the quest for a life of meaning, success, and fulfillment, we often focus on big, sweeping changes. We set grand goals, envision our future selves, and dream of the moment when everything will fall into place. Yet, amidst all the hustle and ambition, one quiet force holds the key to lasting success: consistency. But what does consistency truly mean? Is it simply the act of doing the same thing over and over again? Is it the repetitive nature of daily actions that makes it powerful? Or is there something more beneath the surface? The truth is, consistency is not just about repetition. It's about aligning your actions with who you are, with your identity and your core values over the long term. It's about building habits that reinforce the person you wish to become. One of the most influential figures to speak about the power of consistency is James Clear, the author of the groundbreaking book Atomic Habits. Clear's philosophy on habits transcends simple routines. He argues that habits are not just behaviors, but votes for the type of person you wish to become. He states, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. That means every time you take a small action, you're reinforcing your identity. When you choose to read a page of a book, you're not just gaining knowledge, you're telling yourself that you are a reader. When you take a walk, you're signaling to your mind that you are someone who values their health and well-being. What makes this idea so powerful is its simplicity. The change isn't in the grand gestures or dramatic moments. The transformation happens in the small, seemingly insignificant actions that, when repeated over time, compound into something extraordinary. Clear calls this the compound interest of self-improvement. Just as money grows exponentially through compound interest, so too do our habits, identities, and capabilities. The small actions we take every day, even if they seem trivial in the moment, slowly but surely add up to create the life we want. But let's delve deeper into what true consistency entails. Consistency is not about constantly being motivated, nor is it about having bursts of intense energy. True consistency is about systems, not goals. Clear famously says, "You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems." This insight is pivotal. Success doesn't come from setting a big goal and hoping for the best. It comes from creating systems, daily routines, small practices, and habits that make success inevitable. It's easy to think that motivation will lead us to success, but motivation is fleeting. It's unreliable. On any given day, we may wake up feeling motivated, but on other days, we may feel drained or uninspired. The key is not to wait for motivation to strike, but to create systems that don't rely on it. Systems make progress automatic. By crafting a routine that incorporates positive habits, we begin to operate on autopilot. The system itself drives us forward even when motivation is low. It's about showing up, not because we feel like it, but because the system we've set in place demands it. Let's take an example. Imagine you want to read more books. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment to start small. Start with just 1 page a day. That's it. It's so easy that it almost feels like a joke. But here's the magic. After a few days, you won't need to force yourself to read. You'll start to look forward to that 1 page, and eventually that 1 page will turn into more. The key is the habit, the consistency, not the intensity. When you make your habits so easy that you can't say no, you've cracked the code. Over time, these small, almost effortless actions will compound, and you'll have read more than you ever imagined. This leads us to a key insight in Clear's work. Identity change precedes behavior change. To truly build lasting habits, you must first change the way you see yourself. It's not enough to set a goal like, "I want to run a marathon." Instead, shift your thinking to, "I am a runner." It's a subtle difference, but it's profound. Once your identity shifts, the behavior becomes automatic. You won't have to force yourself to run. You'll be someone who runs. The most powerful part of consistency is when your actions align with your self-perception. When you believe you are a healthy, active person, you'll find it easier to take the actions that support that belief. Clear's advice on habit formation is simple: Start small. But even more importantly, start so small that you can't fail. His mantra is, make your habits so easy that you can't say no. Instead of setting a lofty goal of running 5 miles a day, start by doing just 5 push-ups. That's it. You don't need to overwhelm yourself with grandiose plans. Small steps, taken consistently, will create momentum. That momentum is the real key to success. Over time, you'll find yourself naturally expanding your goals as the small actions you take every day accumulate into something much greater. However, it's important to note that habits don't exist in isolation. They are deeply influenced by the environments we create around ourselves. Clear emphasizes the power of environment, stating, "Environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior." If you want to read more, place a book on your pillow so it's the first thing you see when you get into bed. If you want to eat healthier, fill your kitchen with fresh fruits and vegetables. If you want to be more productive, create a workspace that inspires focus. Our surroundings play a huge role in shaping our habits. They either propel us forward or hold us back. But the real challenge in building consistency lies in overcoming procrastination and the paralyzing desire for perfection. We often delay starting a task because we're waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect conditions. But those moments never come. As Clear points out, action is the antidote to fear. Motivation often comes after starting, not before. Waiting for the right moment is a trap. Instead, take action, even if it's a small step. Once you begin, you'll find that the motivation to continue follows naturally. The secret to breaking the cycle of procrastination is simply to start, even when the task feels overwhelming. Another powerful tool for maintaining consistency is tracking progress. Seeing visible progress, whether through a habit tracker, a journal, or a simple checklist, helps us stay motivated. It's a reminder that every small action is moving us closer to our goal. Even when the results feel slow, progress tracking keeps us focused and motivated because we can see the incremental improvements. Clear calls this the 2-day rule, never miss twice. If you miss a day of your habit, don't let it become 2 days. Missing once is forgivable. Missing twice can derail your progress. Staying consistent, even when you falter, is the key to success. It's also crucial to remember that you don't need to be perfect. Perfectionism is often the enemy of consistency. It paralyzes us, preventing us from taking action at all. Clear reminds us that perfection is unattainable and it's unnecessary. The goal is not to be flawless, but to be consistent. If you miss a day of your habit, don't beat yourself up. Simply get back on track the next day. The true power of consistency lies in the ability to pick yourself up after setbacks and continue moving forward. Lastly, reward yourself. Positive reinforcement is essential in habit formation. After completing a small habit, give yourself a reward. This could be as simple as a cup of tea after reading a chapter of a book or a walk after a workout. The reward creates a positive association with the habit, reinforcing the behavior and making it easier to repeat. Rewards don't have to be extravagant, they just need to be enjoyable enough to make you look forward to the habit. As you continue to build consistency, you'll notice something profound. Your habits start to influence others. The more consistent you are in your actions, the more others will take notice. Your discipline, focus, and commitment become a silent form of leadership. As Clear puts it, your habits are not only for you, they're signals to everyone around you. By living a consistent life, you not only transform yourself, but you also inspire others to do the same. In the end, success isn't about grand moments of achievement. It's about the steady, unglamorous work we put in each day. Consistency is the quiet force that drives us forward even when no one is watching. It's the discipline of showing up day after day and putting in the work, even when the results are not immediately visible. So, embrace the power of consistency. Make your habits so easy that you can't say no. Start small, be patient, and most importantly, never stop. Over time, these small actions will compound, and you'll find that the life you've built is not just the result of occasional bursts of effort, but of steady, unshakable consistency. Consistency doesn't just change your behavior. It changes who you are. And once your identity is aligned with your actions, there is no limit to what you can achieve. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next video.